everyone, and welcome to today's craft video on how I made these 3 large decorations. They're not going to be going on my tree as they are at least 6 inches wide, so they're going to just be going in my living room, but you'll need a few things and this is what I used. So the first thing I used was 6 of the white berries from Poundland. You get 5 in a pack, so I needed an extra pack for the extra one. Also, I used some of the 10mm pearl adhesive stickers. I only had half a pack. I would have been fine if I had 2 packs, but I ran out, so I used some embellishments as well. You'll also need some of the thin silver ribbon. Again, this is from Poundland. And I picked up some of the silver bells, but in the end, I didn't end up using them. And you'll also need some pearl garland. Again, I used just more than a pack, and this is from Poundland also. You'll need some cardboard. I'm just using a piece from an old cardboard box. This is going to be the base of the decoration. And then for the centre of the decorations, I picked up a pack of the 3 birds from B&M's for £4.99. I absolutely love these, and this is what sits in the centre. You'll also need a glue gun, a pair of scissors, a pen, and some tweezers, and something circular to draw around for the base of the decoration. I used a plate which was 6 inches wide, and then I used a lid off a candle to do the circle in the centre as well. So it's 6 inches, the plate, but I just needed to make sure that it was big enough for the bird to sit in the centre and big enough for the decoration to go around the outside as well, so that it would all fit together. So the first thing I'm going to do is just draw 3 circles, 1 for each decoration on the card, and then I'm just going to cut that out with a craft knife or a pair of scissors, and I will be back once I've done that. So I've got my 3 pieces of card, and we're going to now create the circle in the center. And I just scoured my house until I found something that was about 1 centimetre from the edge of the card, and I just used a lid off a candle that I had. And then I'm just going to again draw around this, so that it's about 1 centimetre away from the edge, and then I'm just going to cut the circle out in the centre, so we're left with a ring of cardboard. And I'm going to do that with all 3, and I'll be back once I've done that. So I've cut the centres out now, and I've got the rings so we can start to decorate them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to place loosely where I want the decorations at the top, and I'm just going to mark with a pen at the end of the decorations. This is so that I'm not sticking the pearls underneath these, because there'd just be a waste and it takes longer to do. So I'm just marking roughly where the edge of the decoration is, and then I know that in between that space I don't need to put any pearls. And I'm going to do that with all 3, and then I will be back and I'll show you how I started to decorate them. So I was going to use the pearl embellishments, but because they're quite large and you only get 8 in a pack from Poundland, it would have cost way too much money to do this. So I was using the 10mm adhesive stickers, because obviously you get a lot more in a pack. I would have had enough if I'd had a full pack, but I only had half, so I did end up using embellishments on one of them. But all I'm going to do is start to stick the pearls down, and then I'm taking the silver ribbon and I'm just going to wrap that around the base of the pearl, and this is to give the effect of the pearl embellishments, but at a much cheaper price. So I'm just winding the ribbon around it and then sticking it down with hot glue. Tweezers are really handy at this point as well. And then once I've glued all the way around it, I'm going to then stick another pearl next to it. And then I'm going to continue to wrap the ribbon around the pearl. Again, just fixing it into place with a bit of hot glue. And then I'm going to cut the end and stick it down. So basically you're doing 2 pearls with a figure of 8 with the ribbon, and then starting the process again. Stick a pearl down, wrap the ribbon around the pearl, stick another pearl down, wrap it around that pearl, then cut it, and then so on and so on. So I'm going to do that now all the way around, leaving the bit at the bottom that I've marked off, and I will be back. So I just wanted to point out that you will see that there are some slight gaps in between the pearls. This will be hidden with the pearl garland, so it's not too important. But if you wanted, I should have done it, but I didn't in the end. But I wish I had. I would have painted it white before I started sticking them down. So you can do that if you want. So here they are. This is what it looks like. So I've done 2 with the way that I've just done it, and then I used one where I just used some pearl embellishments because I'd run out the stickers, and I actually prefer them the way that I've just made them with the stickers and the ribbon. But now all I'm going to do is wrap some pearl garland around the rest of the decoration. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue at the back, stick the pearl garland down, and then I'm going to wrap the garland around twice. By just pulling it through the center. And doing it again. And I just did it twice at the end just to make sure that the cardboard was covered underneath the decoration that we're going to stick down. And then all I'm going to do is go between each of the pearls that we've already stuck down. I'm just going to add a bit of hot glue at the edge to keep them into place. Like so. And then continue wrapping it in between each of the pearls, just adding a bit of glue as you go in. And I'm going to do that all the way around till I get to the other end, and then I'm going to wrap it around twice to finish it off, and I'm going to do that with all 3, and I'll be back once that's done. So they're all completely covered, and yeah, I'm really happy with how they're looking. Like I said, you can paint it underneath if you want to, but they were quite well hidden, the cardboard, except from the one where I used the pearl embellishments instead of the ribbon, but never mind. And then all I'm going to do now is cut the decorations. And then glue them into place with some hot glue. And I'm going to do that with all 3. And obviously you can decorate them however you want. I just really like these white berries that they've got at the moment in Poundland. And I'm just making sure that I put a fair amount of glue on them. And I'm going to do that with the other 2, and I'll be back once they're dry. Right, so I'm really happy with how they're looking, and now I'm going to add one of the paper decorations in the center of each of them just to finish it off. Like I said, I will link it in the description, the video to how to make these if you've not seen it. And I'm just going to stick one on each of the decorations, and then I'm going to stick one of the birds in each at the bottom in the center. And I will be back once I've done that and you can see what they look like finished. So here they are, guys. I'm really chuffed with how they've turned out. They're quite large. I'm sorry that the video quality at the moment is not that great. It's dark outside now, and yeah, but they're about the size of my hand. And yeah, I'm not too sure where I'm going to put them in the living room yet, but I'm really chuffed with how they turned out. I absolutely loved these decorations from B&M's, and as soon as I saw them when they first came in, I knew that I was going to get some and do something with them. So I'm really chuffed with this. So I hope you've enjoyed today's craft video, guys, and it's give you some ideas, and I will see you on Wednesday for my next one. Take care for now. Bye.